I was muted. My bad. Y'all, this has been like the strangest thing. Oh my goodness. Who do we have? Let's see. We have, but oh, y'all been chatting for a while. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to start at 8? I thought I scheduled at 8:30. I'm late. I'm always late. Mims, Black Hat, hello, hello. Heidi Black, hello. Margine. Oh, okay. Margine was worried about the subscriber like time limit. She was, oh, I hope I don't have to wait long. I'm like, no, it's just my little channel, no biggie. Savage Speaks, by the way, Savage, really, really, really good live earlier. I know I'm wearing my sunglasses inside, y'all, but this light kills me. I got to get a new one. Um, Plus, I'm drinking. I might be drinking. Cheers! It is, after all, it's St. Patrick's Day. Y'all, I was looking up information on this whole St. Patty's. My bad. St. Patrick's Day. You're not supposed to say St. Patty's Day, by the way. That's a big no-no. And you know what their color is? Blue. It was originally blue. And technically, we're not supposed to be like, oh look, y'all, I got my little. Woo woo. I always have green on because I have green eyes. Doesn't Heidi? Don't you have green eyes? You have kind of hazel. Let's see. Savage. Y'all been talking here. Does Susie get drunk? Savage. Never. Don't you remember I stay drunk? I'm drunk all day, all night. I drink in the morning. I drink in the middle of the night. I drink everywhere I go. Children present. I don't care. It does not bother me. I'm serious. I'm trying to see what all y'all been saying here. Y'all been busy. Woo woo. Cole. Hello, Cole. Oh, my lips are burning, y'all. So I use this stuff. I don't remember the name of it. Oh, it's lip injection. What's the name brand? Oh, Too Faced. Yeah, this stuff, it works, but it hurts. Makes your lips like burn. Corona. I know, right? With lime, I mean, but I have never tried one of these. It's like a low carb situation. I don't really think it's going to matter because I have chocolate ice cream in my fridge. So I don't really think that the low carb is going to do me much good. I figured I would get all my carbs from the ice cream and not from the beer because, there's a good chance that I'm going to eat the ice cream later because it's good stuff. Y'all, I have this thing. Okay, I looked up this thing online. Do y'all want to play like weird questions? Because it's really kind of cool. Oh, you like the tinglingy? Tinglingy? Did y'all bring your like beanies? And I don't call them toboggans, y'all, because they're not This is not a toboggan. This is a beanie. And look, it's a Louis Vuitton. I mean, and I did not steal it from Minnie. I promise. Minnie did not give me this. I actually bought it. Whoop whoop! Gotta put your beanie on. Put your beanie on. Oop! I'm messing up my hair, which I just did. Thank you very much. But you gotta put the beanie on to cover up the wrinkles, which actually is not a bad idea. What y'all think? I don't like that it's so high on top. What's the matter with this thing? It's kind of weird. But look, what's that remind y'all of? Something that like Fran Drescher would wear on the nanny. It's leopard print. I mean, how can you go wrong with that, right? I'm just saying. It's got a ball on it. We got balls. Did you Savage? I didn't swindle anybody. Oh look, I got my beanie and my sunglasses. I got a new look. I have upped the ante. I have a beanie and the sunglasses. So I think this is just, oh, I'm digging this. What do y'all think? This is the look. I did not swindle her. I promise. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure Minnie did not swindle anybody either. But you never know. Just I never truly know anybody now, do we? Y'all, I have my bracelet on that Kathy got for me. It's so pretty. Gangsta. That's right. Gangsta with the ball. You know what? Okay, I know those of you who do this shit's backwards. Okay, why is it like that on StreamYard? You like my see? It's got Louis Vuitton on it, man. I paid a lot of money for this. Shoot. No, actually, it really is. It is. They buy like old Louis Vuitton purses and whatnot, bags, and they repurpose the little like parts of the leather. I didn't know you could do that. I thought, oh, that's probably fake, right? Is a toupee? Not it's not a toupee. That's not a toupee. Did you say toupee? That says 2K. I think you meant toupee, right? No, I got hair. See, I got hair. Look at that. It's my real hair. And y'all, I did not curl it. I used a straightener only like once or twice because I was afraid that if I tried to do, the other person's way of, just constantly hitting that one side, that it was just gonna like fall off. Because that's not good. Y'all want anybody want to come up here and say hello? I got really, y'all, I'm not kidding. These like conversation pieces, I can't believe I've never found these before. It's a took a Canadian thing. I got my glasses on so I can read, but I don't know what that means. Ooh, y'all want to come up? I would love to have company. I'm all, look, I'm like, oh, by the way, I'm part Irish, or so I heard, which is funny. So I heard I was part Irish, and then my brother had this like DNA thing done. And he had like no Irish whatsoever. And I went, have they been lying to me my whole life saying I'm Irish and French? Because he was like German and all this other stuff. And I thought, well, he's my brother. I mean, we got the same mama and daddy. So I wonder, do y'all think that I've been misled for however many years I shall not mention about the fact that I have been like French and Irish, and that's really not the case? I think I've been lied to. Not cool. Don't lie to your kids, y'all. Well, that's a whole nother subject. Hold on. I want y'all to listen to these these are cool. There were some funny questions in here too. Oh, wait a minute. Where am I at? Oh, this is getting hot. Y'all, it was 70 degrees here today. Like, I'm warm. I don't know about y'all. I hope I sent it to the right person. Oh, I see our friend is live still. Oh my goodness. All day long. Do they ever shut the hell up? I mean, like, seriously. Do they ever shut the fuck up? It's to the point now where it's just like, shut up. You're going to say the same exact thing over and over and over. I don't give a flying fluff about it. I don't care. However, there was some interesting stuff on there today. I have to admit, it was kind of caught my attention. Not much stuff catches my, well, let me rephrase that. A lot of stuff catches my attention, and then I like, y'all, I cannot believe it. Diagnosed with ADHD at my age. Can you believe that? It makes a lot of sense though. I always wondered why my brain just like goes choom 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 choom. Now I know. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm sure some people have a better life through chemistry. I'll just take booze. Who's drinking with me? Okay, listen to these weird ass questions, y'all. See if y'all have answers. Oh, it's getting in my hair is getting, Terry Lamb, what's up? My hair is getting in my lip stuff. Look, y'all, I got a little bit of highlighter on. Aren't I cool? I have a lot of makeup. I just never wear it because I always had the Snapchat thingy, and I don't have it anymore. So now I have to actually like do the makeup. Look, I actually have eye makeup on. I do, to match my green eyes. Okay, I'm going to ask y'all weird questions that are going to make your brain think. Okay, just a little bit, but you can be dumb if you want. What is the toque? What is that? Who sounds like me? Oh, Cat, are you trying to tell me that we both like to just like because that's what I do. All right, serious question. Okay, is cereal a soup? Why or why not? Y'all, I'm not kidding. These are the weirdest questions I've ever seen in my lifetime. Do y'all think cereal is a soup? Because I say no. Cereal is cereal. It's cold. and it's sweet. Have y'all ever had cold sweet soup? Well, maybe. I say no. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Y'all, this thing is a pain in my ass. No, because it's supposed to be cold and crunch. Thank you. Savage speaks. I am so glad that somebody thinks the way that I do. Oh, hey, that's a good idea. Oh, I like that answer. Cereal floats. Oh, very good. I'm drinking with you, girl. I'm Irish for today. Woo woo. Do you know that I started looking up all this history on this day? And did you know that in Ireland you can't drink in public? You can't only walk around in an Irish flag. And there's a bunch of other stuff that I'm just like, well, we do all that shit. See, us Americans, we Americanize stuff. That's a Gen word. Ooh, GB word. Sorry, my bad. Said that name. Cereal is cold. Good stuff. Cereal. I mean, you're right. I can't argue with that. Okay. Next question. Because these are some pretty funky ones. Okay. No, this might start a whole lot of mess. We'll wait till we drink more for this one. Okay, this is a good one. What's invisible but you wish people could see? Because that's a good question. What wine goes with Captain Crunch? Hello, Mims. Oh, drinking Corona with Savage and Susie. Woo woo! Cheers! Cheers, my love. I wasn't expecting that answer. Your car? I thought you had an invisible car, though. I'm so confused. Black hat, I would have to go with like a good Riesling or something like that. Would go with the Captain Crunch. I do know wine. I've been to wine country a few times. Snoop Dogg is good with anything. Ooh, but I have seen Heidi drinking the Snoop Dogg, and let me tell you something. She gets messed up. Like, messed up. I feel really weird in a beanie and sunglasses, but we'll go with it. The question is, you forgot the question. The question is, what's invisible but you wish people could see? And you know what? I wish I could see people's thoughts, but I don't want them to see mine. That's my answer. I wish I could like see what they're thinking. Just like on a TV screen, like you could see everything that they're thinking. It just goes like, you've seen that like stuff go by really, really fast. It's a tobacco. We're speaking English or Chinanati. Where am I? Oh, sorry. Empathy, kindness, compassion, sympathy, decency, sensitivity, altruism. Oh, you got a lot. Wow, you really thought this through. Tenderness, tolerance, courtesy, leniency, understanding. Oh, common sense. That's a really good one. Goodwill, patience, and wisdom, to name a few. Wow, that's a lot. You really put a lot of energy into that one, Deborah. Like a lot of energy. I'm impressed. I gotta admit, I'm really impressed. That's a good answer. How words can scar deeply. That is true. Is that not true? Thank you. Savage speaks. That is fact. Yeah, that is true. And I have to admit, I have been guilty of saying things that I should not have said. Anybody in here that says nope, they're lying, I'm sorry. Y'all know you said stuff you didn't mean to say. It happens. Sometimes, especially with, when the mouth and the filter, they don't really coincide. So sometimes the mouth speaks and the filter doesn't get in the way. And it's like, ah! That's a good answer, though. Okay. What's the weirdest smell you have ever smelled? Okay. I don't know what I smelled, but when I was pregnant with my first, I don't remember, one of my kids, there was this funk. Like my mom had this one area. We had a pantry, like it was a walk-in pantry, and there's something in that pantry. To this day, I don't know what it was. But I would open up that door and I'd have to close it like really fast because there's a bathroom right next to it. And I don't know how many times I had to run to that bathroom because whatever that smell was, I know, Kat. I do the snort laugh like a lot. Can't help it. That smell made me gag every time, and I could not place what it was. But I would, so many times, I would either heave or I'd just get sick and head straight for the bathroom. And I'm like, what in the ever loving hell is in this room? Y'all, this house was 100 years old. It was on the historic, it's one of those historical houses. And so I don't know where. I know for a fact we had ghosts in there. I'm not gonna lie, we had a ghost. We definitely did. Forgot you forgot the question again? Savage, what are you doing? I said, what is the weirdest smell you have ever smelled? This could go anywhere. Mothballs? Oh, that is a weird smell. Nobody else something some may mind their tongue. Yes, we all have, but apologies can begin. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Savage sounds like what? Street mare? What is that? What even is that? Well, they do go hand in hand. So if you're ADHD, if it's acting up, then it messes with your breathing. So I don't understand. I'm breathing fine, but my ADHD is always on check. It's always like right there because I literally can be in a serious conversation right now and I can switch to something completely opposite just like that. It's crazy. I don't know how I do it. Like my brain, nobody wants to be up here in this brain of mine. Well, you probably want to be more so in mine than you would somebody else's. I've often said, oh my God, I'd like to be in that brain. No, I wouldn't. Sorry, private conversation on a live. Oh, are you gonna like you're gonna show off in here and like give us some of your messages? Okay. Um, this is a weird question. That's why they're called weird questions. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why or why not? No, it's a hot dog. Worst smell, burning plastic. Ooh, you know what? I have one now. Burning skin or nails or hair. Y'all know when you get that, when you get the curling iron, and you're just like, do, and you just keep curling and curling and curling. And the next thing you know, it just falls off because you have curled the crap out of one little spot on your hair and you no longer have hair left. That's burning hair. That's not good. That's not a good sign. Me and my husband, after we picked up the kids from school, went to BJ's to go shopping 2 seconds in the store. There were all lost cause mamas gone. I got squirreled. What? Okay, that's the brain I don't want to get into. It's Cat's brain because it's scaring me. No, not dog. No, a hot dog is nasty. Animals are pets, not food. Are you, wait a minute, Savage? Are you a vegetarian? I don't care if you are. I mean, honestly, I prefer like vegetables. I'm not a big meat eater. I have like chicken, I like fish. I have rarely ever have steak. And if I do have to have like the really expensive kind. Oh, you are vegetarian? Well, good for you. I agree. I agree. I know. I don't like to think of like, what they do to them. That's not very nice. Mm. A low carb stuff? It's good. Ooh, this I didn't even see that question. What is something that everyone looks stupid doing? Actually, a pescatarian because I eat some fish. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of a pescatarian. It's not to be confused with um, other things because it has been. Oh, she eats. Yeah, fish is okay. I mean, that's not like technically meat. That's seafood, right? Y'all have to answer this question. Wait, hold on. I forgot which one I had. Oh, what is this something that everyone looks stupid doing? Well, right now I'm thinking I'm right up there on the top of the list. I am wearing a beanie in March, which if y'all don't know anything at all about Arizona, yeah, it's pretty dumb. And wearing my sunglasses at night so I can. Veggie burgers are not bad when you wrap them when you wrap them up in bacon. What's the purpose, Black Hat? Come on. Savage, that is a very good answer. I agree. You ever notice how you cannot do it with your mouth closed either? You're like, always gotta have the mouth open. Wearing to why do y'all call it toboggan? I swear to God, look it up. Toboggan it's a sled. I'm not lying. Now, maybe because I'm from down south, because TL's from down south and she calls it a beanie too. Maybe it's just a difference in areas, but it says it's a damn sled when you look it up. Uh, j- not saying it. Genninati. Veggie bird. I cannot believe you even said that. I know, Mims. I was singing. I suck at singing. I really do, but I try. I give it my best. I'm not a good singer, but I will sing to anything, especially. See, thank you. She says it is a beanie. I'm going with Terry Lynn. It's a beanie. Yeah, we agree. It's a beanie. That's what it is. Let's see. Ooh. How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza? I mean, why not discuss pizza? So many others talk about it. It's a, it's a leopard print. End of story. You don't like my leopard print? Come on. And it's tall. Look, I can look like a cone head. Seriously, I never have worn it because it never really gets cold here. I don't know, maybe I'll go somewhere where it's cold, but look, you got to like pull it down because it's a lot, man. It's for a big old head. What's up, Susu? Hello. Pete Pineapple does not. See? Mims, I say that too. I say that too, that it does not belong on pizza now. But I have tried it and it's really not bad. It depends on who makes it. Is that the Peg Bundy look? Yes, minus the really skin tight pants because I am. I do have on like little, what you call them? I don't know what you call them. Little like bike shorts or something because it's Arizona. It's warm here. Mm, that's really good beer. Hold on a minute. Coffee. Y'all, I'm gonna need some help with the okay. Did that work? I shared my StreamYard in case y'all want to come up. The fuck, cat, was that a question? Hold on, what'd she say? Drop link, Savage like sings like a choir. She does. She has an excellent voice. I will have to admit, her voice is amazing. Like she could sing. Especially the Don't Be an Asshole. That's like one of my favorite songs ever. Nobody. Oh, see, Susu is different. She likes the Hawaiian pizza. My kid likes it. Oh yeah, anybody grab. Just go ahead, grab the link. That's what it's there for. Ooh, what kind of secret society would you like to start? Anybody? What kind of secret society would you like to start? Your meds are kicking in. That's all the more reason you need to come up here. You're probably more fun. You're fun anyway. Wait a minute. It's Friday night. Oh, it's late there, though. I forgot. Y'all had a time change. Why do y'all have a time change? I don't understand it. If I could start a secret society, let's see, what would it be? Can't tell you because then it would be a secret. Well, that's true. I sound like my what? Fan diversity. What? I don't even know what that means. What did Black Hat say? Y'all, I'm still fighting this stupid cold from like a month ago. What's up with that? Some bullshit. I can't think of a secret society that I would start. I don't know. Some sort of a gossip situation, you know? Wait a minute. I probably already have that. Toilet paper, over or under? Girl, I'm not having a debut stream. Passing out so soon in my ITT return. Oh, as long as Black Hat gets it, that's all that matters. We all know the toilet paper, it's always okay. I'll let y'all answer. I know what my opinion is, and it's right. So that's what happens when you're a Leo. You're always right. And if you're not right, well, then people just better say you're right. Even if you're not right, you could be wrong, but I wouldn't admit it. Secret Society Asylum Reintroduction. That sounds kind of interesting. Thank you. Over. Over, over, over. Yes, ma'am. I hate it when I go somewhere and the toilet paper is under. I'm like, what is wrong with you people? Your mama didn't teach you right. Ew, that's a nasty question. Y'all, some of these are not like, I won't even ask that. Let's see. Okay, this should be a good one. And it kind of goes with what we're doing. Hello, Patricia. How are you, darling? In one sentence, how would you sum up the internet? Or, as some people like to call it, the interwebs. Or, as some people like to call it, their whole entire life. You pick. How would you sum it up? I'm just saying. One sentence. I'm going to do a whole stream at my mailbox waiting for my paper with the wrong name again. How do you get a name wrong? Not once, but twice. I mind blowing to me. Completely mind blowing. What's up, cranky granny? How are you, my darling? Am I the only guy in here? Black Hat Music. No, you are not. Indie Crew is also a guy. My channel gonna be called Cat at the Box. Seriously. Yes, I snort. I can't help it, y'all. When I laugh, it's a thing. I can't help it. You know, if I got Cat up here, we'd just be laughing and snorting the whole time. Yeah, it's a thing. I don't know. I've always done that. Like when I laugh really hard, you know, you can tell like if I'm having fun, because if I'm like snort laughing, it's fun. But I'm just like hee hee hee. I'm all like, it's not very fun. What was my last question? Y'all didn't answer that. Y'all did not answer that. Anyway, so I kind of answered a little bit. The internet. See, the internet is good but bad. Interesting, but sometimes sad. And I'm rhyming. Y'all, I'm sorry. I like to rhyme. I don't even know why. It just comes out. There's a lot of things that could be talked about with the internet. That's like a big, long conversation. Oh my gosh, this is a weird question. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? Anybody want to pick a number from like, don't even. I know. Patricia, I know, y'all, my chair's name is Pooter because when I move a certain way, it poots, and I don't know why. It's leather, so, and it's not me. I swear, not me. It's my chair. But you could really hear it when I would do my lives on IG, and people would say, Susie. I'm like, it's not me, damn it. I do too, Susu. I love to snort. Wait. Don't clip that. That's bad. That came out really wrong. That is not what I meant. And y'all know it. 752 chickens. Huh. Did you look that up online or is that just a wild guess? I'm going to say 2,500. I don't know. Why would chickens want to kill? Well, how about nobody Ks anybody? We don't want that happening. That is kind of a weird question, though. Ooh. Okay, this is a good one, and y'all have to answer. And if you don't, I'm kicking you out. My glasses are like getting fog on them. What in the ever loving hell is going on here? Yeah, if you don't answer, you're out. Where's my mods? Because we need to kick people out. If they don't answer and they don't do right, kick them out. I can't let people stay in here that, don't participate. I kick you out. Out. Isn't that the way that works? Well, you get a TPO for for criminals. Okay, I see. Do I not have one mod in here? Is that for real? Hold on. Well, so far nobody's being ugly, but I do need to mod some other people. Can I give you a heart? Deb White, if you don't give me a heart, I will kick you out, okay? I have the power. And clearly I don't have one single mod in here. How the hell did that happen? One at a very high velocity. I'm assuming you mean the chicken. I don't think one could do it. No, I don't think so. I can't see my wrench. Is it invisible? Y'all, I apparently need to give out some wrenches. Hold on. Nobody seems to be bothering me though, but you never know. Where the hell are my mods? Yo, mods, get your ass in here. Just kidding. They probably know I'm live. But I have a feeling that somebody else is probably live. Oh, there's one. Mod 143 is here. Whoop whoop. Oh, hold on. Questions. Let's see. Okay, what is the most embarrassing thing you've ever worn? Well, I'm pretty sure this fits the bill. Although it is Louis Vuitton. So, your mod's name is Mod. Cat, believe it or not, when I first started my channel, everybody wanted to screw with me, so they would change their names up consistently, and they would be like Mod whatever, or they would come in with funky ass names, and I always knew they were my mods because they were in blue, and I don't know who's who. A lot of times I did not know who it was. I just knew it was my mods. And I only mod like a few people because, well, my channel's not very big, but I don't care. I have fun. Screw it. I have a lot of fun. Never underestimate the determination of a scorned chicken. Same as with a female. Like, be careful because, they like to run over people and then back up and run over them and back up. Well, you know how it goes. You're not answering. No. Okay, Black Hat. Now you have to answer it. You have to answer the question. What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever worn? Y'all got to tell me something. Come on. There has to be something that embarrassed you to wear. Even like, say, as a kid. Okay, yeah. My mom used to put some strange clothes on me, y'all. Used to put some strange clothes. Thank you, Kat. I am super happy to hear that you are having a great time. I'm having a great time too. Cheers. Cheers. This is really good. I just never imagined a turtleneck. Oh, I used to like turtlenecks because I was, believe it or not, in high school, I dressed preppy. But I literally liked everybody. There was really nobody in high school that I did not like. I mean, it did not matter. Color, race, religion, none of that ever mattered to me. I liked everybody and I got along with everybody. But I dressed like a prep, but I didn't hang out with the preps. So our school, okay, First of all, and I don't even want to say this because that's embarrassing. Our school had two campuses because a long, 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 long time ago, it used to be segregated. Okay. So there was a West campus and the East campus. And where was I going with this? I forgot. Damn you, ADHD. Happy St. Patrick's lollipops. The turtleneck. Yes. So at the top, so we had like our little parking lot did like this. It kind of went shh, and then there was like a little, so it was like a hill, and then there was like at the top of the hill, and then the hill, and then the bottom of the hill. So at the top of the hill, if you parked up there, meant you were part of the preps. If you were on the hill, you were like, not really sure. And if you were at the bottom of the hill, which is where I parked, it meant that you were a partier. Now, I weighed like 90 something pounds soaking wet. I probably drank a little beer here and there. But I mean, I wasn't really a partier. Like, I wasn't a hard party or anything like that. But I just didn't fit in with the preps. So I didn't hang out with the preps. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Anybody past the age of 40 has to know what I'm saying. I wasn't in any crew either. I talked to everybody and got in a lot. Wait, you got in a lot of fights? Somehow I can see that, Kat. Oh, rompers, Patricia. Yeah. Believe it or not, I wore those as an adult. Okay, then and it's official. Those are probably right there on the top of the list of embarrassing things that I have worn. There are no pictures or videos. It didn't happen. Oh, okay, I see. Well, Black Hat, you're more than welcome to come up here and show me a picture or a video. My school uniform. Wait, anytime I wore it in public away from the school ground. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Bottom of the hill, please. Well, that's definitely where I'm at now. Thank you, Black Hat. It's funny because it's like, you had all the really, really nice, like little, BMWs and all the fancy ass cars at the top of the hill. And then in the middle, you kind of had like, you had trucks, but you had like, they were nicer trucks. You know what I mean? And by nicer, I mean, even if they were old trucks, like they were really fixed up. You know what I mean? They weren't like junky or anything like that. It's funny because a lot of the people that I go to school with follow my page, and I plan on sharing this, and they're gonna be like, "Who are you talking about?" You. I'm talking about you. Randy is your name, and you know who I'm talking about. He had a nice truck though. And here's the interesting part. He came to school, and y'all are gonna gasp when you hear it. Okay? Don't gasp too loud, but you're gonna gasp. He was a hunter. What do you think he had on the back of like his window? Is the window that comes up behind you? What do you think that man came to school with on the back of his window? I'm old, y'all. It's been a minute. But I'm just saying. That would never happen now. Oh, no, no, no. Not only would it not happen, they would take your ass straight to jail and not even ask questions. Savage, gross. Black Cat, you got it correct. Yes, but it had the GUNs on it. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't just a rack. It had the GUNs on it. I can't say it because stupid rules. By the way, I was looking at that before I came on here. Your school is like that too. Well, you're really, really old though, Andy Crew. So just kidding. I can give him a hard time, y'all, because I can. I've earned it. Wait, what did Lollipop say? Oh, you parked in the middle. That's right. I already saw that. I like the middle. The middle's good, but I don't know. I stuck with the bottom because y'all are not going to believe this. In high school, I was the quietest person. So I went back for my either 10th or 15th year reunion. I don't remember what it was. And you have to remember, I told you I weighed all of like 90 something pounds. I was super duper skinny. I was like stick thin, had no booty, no waist. My waist was like this big around, a little bitty thing. And I went back for a reunion. I want to say maybe it was the 15th. And they were like, you know what I won? I had dark brown hair in school, long, curly, dark brown hair. And when I went to my reunion, my hair was shorter and much blonder. And I'm no longer 90 pounds. Damn it. That's the one thing I really regret. The hair I have no problem with. The 90 pounds, I would go back to that easily because then I could just eat whatever I want and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Oh, look, y'all, my little ball like flops around. Sorry. I told y'all, ADHD, okay? Yeah, I got voted most changed. And I swear to God, as positive as I am, I'm pretty sure that meant she's now fluffy. She's a blonde, not a brunette. And we don't know who the hell she is. Because I literally had people walk up to me going, because I had a little name tag on. They're like, is that really you? And I'm like, yeah. Wow, you've really changed. And I thought, can you like just tell me a little more? Like, have I changed for the better or the worse? But also, I was super duper quiet. I did not speak up in high school, y'all. I was so quiet. I know we find that hard to believe because I'm on here talking to people like I'm looking at myself and talking. I didn't say a word. I was very, very quiet unless I was partying. Oops, sorry. Mom already knows. If she listens, she'll be like, yeah, I already know. My school was really country pickups. Oh, see? I'm telling you, and that was not an uncommon thing. Used to target SHOOT. I cannot say the word sometimes after school, so we didn't think. Yeah, well, nobody thought about it then because they weren't as crazy as kids are now. And that's why I say the internet is like, it can be a good thing, but man, it can be a bad thing too, because look at what's happening in the world. Oh, thank you, Patricia. I hope you have a good night. I know. I forget it's later everywhere else. Like, what was I thinking? That's what I love about these high school girls. I get older, they stay the same age. Matthew McConaughey and Dazed and Confused. I actually love Matthew McConaughey. There's just something about him. I don't know. Sometimes he kind of annoys me, but then sometimes I'm like, he's spot on. I like him. All right. And by the way, I was supposed to go see the new updated, the latest and greatest of the Magic Mike. And then, well, a surgery in the household took the place of that. And I'm like, I still haven't gone, but I'm going. Oh, I'm going. And somebody's going to pick me up because I'm a drunk. Because I'm a drunk. Remember, gin and nutty? That's what I do. I drink. That's all I do is drink. I mean, I just drink all the time. It's amazing I get anything done. Nobody had pew-pews in their vehicles. Maybe Canada is a little different, though. Or I don't know where you're from, though, Deb. I have no idea. I'm telling you, that is really good. We weren't and aren't allowed. Oh, okay. Yeah. Magic Mike. Whoop. Y'all know what I want to go? I want to go to Vegas and I want to go see the Thunder Down Under is one show I want to see. And I don't know about the Chippendales. Like maybe they're overrated. I don't know. I do know you, Deb Why, but I didn't want to give anything away. You know, I try to stay silent about certain things. Shut up. Did you really? Oh my gosh. Okay, well now that everything is better and around here and I'm not sick anymore and everybody seems to be on the mend, then I will have to go check that out. Ooh. Oh, this is a weird question. Hence the reason they're called weird questions. Okay, you'll have to answer though. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why? Oh, man. That's a tough one, y'all. So if you had to get rid of a body, yes, Cranky Granny Vegas. I can drive there. Whoop, whoop. Or I can fly in 45 minutes. And the last time I flew there, I don't know if I did this the last time or not, or maybe it was the time before, but I stood the entire time because it was such a short flight that the girl started serving drinks while I was in the bathroom. So by the time I got out of the restroom and I was like way up close to the front, she's all like giving people their drinks. No, she was in the back. So I had to kind of wait because my seat was close to the front. And I'm like, I told the girl in the back, I said, I don't like to fly anyways. Is it okay if I just stand back here? And she was like, yeah, I don't care. So I stood the entire flight, except for when it was time to land. I literally stood the whole flight. Is it all about the first and last dance? Oh, it is all about. Oh, I bet that's good. Oh, you haven't seen it either, ma'ams? Dang it. Okay, we got to go see that. Black Cat's got to run. Oh, bye, Black Cat. I'm really glad you came in to say hello. I plan on doing a lot more of these little lives because I have fun. And if y'all don't have fun, then I don't have fun. My stomach, because it won't stop growing. Actually, that's a really good answer. Oh, but if you got rid of it, then you couldn't eat. So, see, you have to think about that, Deb. A body part. Which body part do you wish you could detach and why? Wow. That takes a lot of like deep thought, like Jack Candy, deep thoughts. Where does that come from? SNL, right? I don't know which body part. Okay. You could have eyes in the back of your Okay, mod 143. Are you just saying like take the eyes out of the front and put them on the back? Don't we have eyes in the back of our head anyway? Because we're mom. I'm a mom, so I always tell my kid I have eyes in the back of my head. No, you don't. I mean, she's 15 now. She knows better. She's not stupid. Although I do know a lot more than she thinks I know. My mom, I really didn't let her know very much. Hello, Christina. I'm listening just away from the computer as it charges. Oh, good to go. Happy St. Patty's. Thank you very much. Same to you. I've got my green on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm not telling you what color my underwear are because it's nobody's business. But if you really need to know, they're not green. Didn't she do that in Beetlejuice? Wait, who? Who did that in Beetlejuice? Oh, eyes in the back of their head? Oh, what? I think you're right. I do have them mod 143. At least my child used to think I did. My kids thought I did too, because I could see and hear a lot of things. They were just like, how does she know that? Eyes in the back of my head. And you wouldn't know it right now since I have this beanie on, because you can't see my eyes back here. They're back here. You just can't see them, okay? Ooh. Ooh, this is a good one. Actually, this applies to like literally right here. Probably well, I'm not going to say that because I don't call my child trashy. What used to be considered trashy but is now very classy? Well, wait a minute. They said classy. Huh. What used to be considered trashy but is now very classy? Yes, I'm nosy. Indie Crew, thank you. I am very nosy. It's in my blood. It's a Leo thing. Maybe. Maybe it's an Irish thing. I'll bet you money I'm not. Black Hat, damn it. Jackass. I thought you were gone. That's a good answer, though. I gotta admit. Good. That's a good answer. Yeah. So, I mean, hey, it was trashy, but now it's very classy. Thank you. I know I'm so classy, and it's the ball that makes it. I mean, hello. If it didn't have the big ball on top, then I wouldn't be quite as classy. I feel like the ball adds to the class situation here. I can't, y'all, in case you don't know, when you're on StreamYard, everything is backwards. So what I think is my left is actually my right. It is backwards. Yeah, that was definitely a good answer. You did good on that one. Let's see. What's the weirdest thing a guest has done at your house? Oh, do I even want to know? I'm going to say they probably got it on somewhere and I was not aware. The craziest thing someone has done, weirdest thing a guest has done at your house. Thank you, Black Cat. I try. The weirdest thing. Well, I mean, I don't have very many guests at my house. Oh, that is just the saddest thing I've ever said right there. How sad is that? Okay, let me use another house to think. What's the weirdest thing? I don't have an answer for that one. Ooh, what? No, I don't really know about mythical creatures. That happened to me, and I was aware. Oh, okay. Well, Susu, actually, it wasn't my house, but it was. Oh, well, they're probably never going to watch this. It was at my mama's, and there's like apartments, and then there's this downstairs, and it's a business, and I won't say what kind. I don't want to give too much away because people on YouTube are like, ooh, kooky and crazy. Anyway, there was this particular room that happens to be chilly and cold, and I was like headed downstairs, and a couple of my cousins were headed upstairs, and I'm like, by the way, married to each other. And I went, oh, I know where you've been. Well, I don't know exactly where you've been, but I know what you've been doing. I'm all, y'all are only here for like 3 days. You cannot wait 3 days. I do not understand. Okay, but anyway, some people have that really high drive and whatever, more power to them. As long as they're happy and they're getting it on, go at it. But it was really uncomfortable catching them with the messy hair and whatnot. And I was like, I'm really glad I was not down there 5 minutes ago. I'd have been like, what in the ever-loving hell is taking place right now? Because I wasn't expecting that. That happens, People get it on in all kinds of places. But in a cooler? Wow. Well, they didn't get too hot, I guess. Okay. Oh my gosh. What would be the absolute worst name you could give your child? Like the worst name. God, there's so many. And most children have those names. So I'm afraid to say it because if I do, it'll probably be somebody's kid and they'll say, that's my kid's name. And I'll be like, I'm so sorry. I will tell y'all a story though. My mama, when she gave birth to my brother, went into the hospital, and this woman, I was waiting for that. Deb, I was straight up waiting for that. I wondered who was going to say it first. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. My mama, when she went into the hospital, the guy that the doctor that was delivering my brother said, oh, I just delivered a baby not that long ago, and it was in the weirdest place. And she goes, well, I don't understand. What do you mean it was in a weird place? Well, she didn't quite make it to the OB floor, and she gave birth in the elevator. What do y'all think that she named that kid? I do not understand. That kid, their entire life, has to go around and explain where they were born because the mother named her little girl Ella Veda. Ella Veda. Why would you do that? That's wrong. Don't do that to your kids, y'all. That's messed up because honestly, y'all know how many times that poor child had to go around and tell people where she was born now? Up, up, down, stop. That's a good one, though. I didn't think about up. No, I just couldn't imagine. I'm like, that's an interesting name. Ella Veda. Yes, Susu spelled it exactly right. To this day, I still find that story funny because, I don't know. It's one of those you had to be there situations. You know what I'm saying? Like family situations that are just funny. If you drink, you must put your pinky up. Otherwise, you're not classy. Doesn't matter what you're drinking, as long as the pinky is up. Okay? Like I have my FU ring on. So in case I need to like flip somebody off, I have really nice hardware there. Oh, good Lord. I'm not about to go into that one. That's politics. We ain't going there. Let's see. This is stupid. If peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? Uh, Peanut smush? I don't know. I mean, what else would you possibly call it? I know, Deb, right? They do have some strange names. Northwest, Southwest, American. I forget the other one. I honestly don't know what their names are. I do know one of them is Northwest. Peanut paste. That's actually pretty good, Susu. I don't know. Let's see. What are their names? Ooh. Ew. Nut cream. Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. 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 That's not acceptable. It's not a good answer. Well, I mean, ew. Here, have some nut cream on a piece of bread with some jelly. Not. Oh my God! I just pulled a gin and natty. I said an incorrect word. I said a word incorrectly. I used that word incorrectly. It is literally eating into my brain listening to her. It's hurting my head. It is making me. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. Nut cream. Can you imagine if you tried to name it that now? Like the world's best nut cream. Jif. Jif's nut cream. Oh my gosh. That probably wouldn't go over very well. I'm thinking black cat nut butter. There is a nut butter. There is a nut butter. The reason I know that is because I was doing keto for a while, which by the way actually really works if you stick to it. And I got some almond butter, and it says almond, and then underneath it says nut butter, and I'm like, oh, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad because it has a lot less carbs. In case y'all don't know about carbs, that's a whole nother situation. Man, low carb beer. That's where it's at. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Black Cat's dying. Well, somebody please give Black Cat CPR because Black Cat's dying. I don't want anybody to die on my watch because that's not good. That would not be good. Ooh, what? No, we don't want to do that. What would be the worst buy one, get one free sale of all time? Buy one, get one free. So you have to think about something you really don't necessarily want or even need because it's buy one, get one free. What would you not want to buy and get one free? That's making my head hurt. A house. Good idea. Although, Susu, I bought lottery tickets tonight, and I'm pretty sure I won like 240 something $million. And if I did, you'll all get some money. And I'm thinking that I would love to buy one and get one free because then I could buy one in one state and get one free in another state. You know what I'm saying? And I could be like one of those people that has houses like everywhere. One of those people's. Fuck, I have to stop listening to her. She is making my brain scattered. And honest to God, somebody told me, y'all, mail order brides, Black Cat, you can't handle more than one woman. He just told on himself. Okay, I'm sorry. No? Is that your answer? No? Women are amazing. Cheers. We're good people. Come on. What's up with that? I'm telling you, I'm going to hit the lottery. It's going to happen. You don't win if you don't play. That's what they say. See how I like to rhyme? Ooh, let's see. That's a weird question. That's one that I don't even think y'all would like. What is the... No, I don't like that one. Let's see. What? What would be the coolest animal to scale up to the size of a horse? So say a little big animal, like really big, like the size of a horse. I am going to say Is a rattlesnake an animal? I think that would look really, really cool. Like go from little rattlesnake to like big rattlesnake. I just like rattlesnakes. I live in the desert. What can I say? The buy one get one deal is popular, and oh my gosh, yeah, we're not talking about sister wives here, Indie Crew, because they do that. They do that, and you know what? It's frowned upon. It's not even legal. You can't marry more than one person and it be legal. You're only legally married to one person anyway, so I don't understand that. I don't get it. Oh, you know what? This isn't showing me all my messages. Oh, look at there. Pixie. Oh, wait. What was the question? Hold on. What did I ask? Oh, no. I wouldn't want Pixie to be like big, like size of a horse. That's my dog, by the way, y'all. And she's a little Shih Tzu, and she's cute, and she's sweet, and she's fluffy, and she loves almost everybody. Minus this guy that was working on the house around the corner a while back. Yeah, other than that, she loves everybody. She literally will lick you to death. You know, or she'll jump up on you and try to push you into the house. Come on in. Like, hey, I know you're here to like rob us blind, but come right on in. No, black cat. No, no, no. That is a hard no. I'm talking about like the biggest no I could ever express is, oh, hell no. No, no, no. Yes, it would be more to love, but yeah, she no. I like her small and cute and fluffy. Ooh, a ladybug. That's an interesting one, Susu. Ooh, could you imagine? And they're so cool looking. Could you imagine they're as big as a horse though? Now, I don't want no big old massive GB running around because you know what? She's enough trouble. Like, what the hell is happening behind me? Do y'all see lights flickering or is it me? I've only had like a half a beer. God, I'm not there yet. Hello. And I haven't had any like happy gummies or anything like that. I don't do that. Ride it. Ride the ladybug. Hey, that would be cool. Now you're talking. Now you're talking, Susu. Yep, ladybug is a winner. I have to agree. Ladybug is it. Ladybug would be cool. Just imagine like all the really big black dots too. Ladybugs are neat. Yes, I agree, Black Cat. Ladybug is definitely the winner on that question. I like that answer. Let's see. Hmm. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? I already know the answer to this. Okay. Because I've actually, okay, no. Shh. What set of items could you buy that would make the cashier the most uncomfortable? Yeah, don't forget to like. What could you buy? What set of items? And I know I'm going to get some good answers on this one. I know what my answer would be. Male or female cashier? Question mark. Been there, done that. Next question, please. I wanted to hear what other people were going to come up with too, though. Okay, what did you buy, Black Cat? Go ahead and say it. Say it. Spill it. Let's get personal. He's not going to tell us, is he? Okay, if I had to pick, I would say condom and lubes because it says set. So I'm assuming it means more than one item, right? I mean, I don't have 2 communications degrees, but I have a feeling that means more than one. A set is, like usually more than one. Tons of things. Susu, I know it could go so many ways. That question could go so many ways. Like what? He's not gonna, oh, Black Cat's not revealing. He's not revealing. Oh, tampons with a male cashier. Well, maybe, but I mean, they know that, women go through that, right? Don't men know that by now? Are they just that they're not that dumb? Come on. Give them a little credit, Deb. I think they know we go. I don't go through that. No, thank you. I was just about to say I had a hysterectomy. I did. Nothing phases a cashier in an adult store. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Like, I didn't even think about that. I know there's some weird stuff they buy together too. You know what? Oh my gosh, I should go live dressed like this because nobody will know me except for y'all from my IG, or I could even, I don't know, because I don't think I could do it on my YouTube and get away with it because there's a lot of stuff in there that people go, can't have that. But I could do like IG live from one of those stores and just like creep around. Oh, I just caught that creep around. Hello, dude in the adult store. What you doing today? Let me see. What you buying? What you buying? You want to talk about it? Let's have a conversation. You're live, by the way. Is it hot in here? Black hat music? It might be for some people. It just might be. They still get embarrassed, and I am done with tampons too. Miss Susie. Thank you, Miss Deb. You know my name. Thank you, ma'am. I am the queen, Miss Susie. Okay. This is a good one. What would be the creepiest thing you could say while passing a stranger on the street? Sup, Jim Bailey? No, just kidding. I can't help it. It's in my brain. It's hurting my brain. See, that's why I have the hat on. I'm trying to keep the brain in so that it doesn't just like go, because every time I hear her talk, I'm like, y'all, somebody wanted me to write a book because I have written 2 books, 2 novels, okay? And let me tell you something. It was hard, okay? It was hard. But I'm not even lying. When people say, you need to write a book about the stuff that goes on the internet, I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't keep up. That's a full-time job to try to understand what goes through the brains of certain people. And then to try to write about it? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'm keeping my brain warm so it'll function better. That's true. It's I heard that it helps with people who have ADHD. Put your hat on. Put your hat on. I wear my sunglasses at night. Y'all don't know if it's night or not, do you? I live in Arizona. It's still nighttime though. Y'all, I'm telling you, this big old, that's bugging me. I gotta fix that. I challenge you to write a book about her and explain her. I tried today to explain her to a friend of mine. Not possible. You know what's funny about that? Okay, Deb. My family around here, I mean, they know who that person is because it has been spoken about a time or two, I would say. Especially when my name was coming out of her mouth a lot. And I was like, shut the hell up. You don't know me. You never spoken to me. We've never had any interaction whatsoever, except for one time on a live where I threatened to, maybe or maybe not, said I wanted to slap her. But other than that, I never spoken to her. Not once. And there came a point where it was just constant. My name was every day. And my name sounded dirty. It was like, Susie. I would be like, why does my name sound so damn angry? I'm not an angry person. Like, why you gotta sound so angry when you say my name? Susie. I literally could just see her face when she says it. Thinking, why? What did I ever do to you other than exist on this earth? But yeah, there is no, I can't explain, but there are people in my household who know the name. They're just like, nope, don't even really want to hear it. Oh, I know, Deb. I know. In case y'all don't know this, I mean, because there's a lot of people that don't know the history of why I started my YouTube. It was originally started to just do nothing but bash her. That's it. That was the only reason I started my channel, because God forbid I talk about something other than her. Which I am talking about it right now. But for the most part, I don't. I don't really have an issue with it. However, my hair is bugging me. Sorry. I don't make it a habit. It's not a habit. And I usually don't really say things too terribly mean. I just kind of poke a little. Like, well, because you gotta look up to the sky and back to the person and say, I just got back today, 6 years. How long did they take you for? Susu, I'm afraid somebody would believe that. Especially with this get up, they would be like, whoa, I just got blurry. Was that me, or did I get blurry? Pretty sure I got blurry. Okay. Hello. Is it Miki? Make? Oh, hello. Tampons are, versatile. Well, yeah, because if you get like a broken nose, you can stick a tampon up your nose, or you can put it like up in your gums. Ew, I just thought about that. I don't mean used ones, okay? No. Oh my God. Okay, see how the brain just goes like. Speaking of that, has anybody in here watched Orange is the New Black? Because I know y'all have had to see Orange is the New Black. Oh, there's some gross stuff that happens on there, by the way. And for some reason, my kid's watching that show. My kid, she's not a kid, all right? I don't allow my kid to watch that type of stuff. I'm just like, she's going to see a lot of stuff on there that she should not see. I swear these teenagers know more than we do. They know more than we do. It's messed up. And they have their own damn language. Oh, yeah. Steal their phone. Steal a teenager's phone and look at it and be like, oh, wait, what's this person trying to say? Hold on, I'll take this down so y'all can see me. Because this is me. I'm just like, wait, what does this mean? There's a bunch of freaking letters with some shit in the middle of it. I don't know what this means. So just so you know, teenagers, even though we think they're dumb, are actually smart. They're very smart. Probably smarter than we are, because they managed to write stuff in this weird ass message that we don't understand. And they look at it and go, I know exactly what that means. I'm like, you want to fill me in? No, it doesn't happen that way. Has my daughter posted on her IG and she's still, wait a minute. What? Oh no. I didn't know that. That's not good. Y'all don't do that. Y'all don't do that kind of stuff. That's not right. Don't do that. I did not know that. I'm telling, check my DM. Why y'all do that? Hold on, I'm in my DM. Hold on a second, I'm checking something. Pardon me, my nose is still running. Okay, I will give you credit for that answer. I know you didn't want to put it up there. Yeah, I see why. Hold on, where did my message go? Damn it. Hold on, y'all. I still have more questions, because I'm trying to get to know y'all. Because here's the thing. See, y'all get to know me when I'm up here and I'm just like yammering on. But I don't get to know y'all unless I ask weird questions. So that's what we're doing. Hold on. Where was I at? What number? Wait. No, I don't want to ask that one. What is something that you just recently realized that you were embarrassed you didn't realize earlier? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'ams. Y'all, please don't fight in here. Please don't do that. This is a safe space. Please don't do that. I don't want any fighting. Y'all, no fighting. And whatever is going on, don't be sharing stuff about people's kids, because that's messed up. That's more than messed up. I forgot my question. What is something that you just recently realized that you are embarrassed you didn't realize earlier? What? That question doesn't even make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to you. It doesn't make any sense to y'all. It doesn't make sense. We'll try another one because that makes no sense. Okay, let's see. What are some fun, interesting alternatives? Oh, nope. That's political. We're not going there. Let's see. What do you know that really reminds you of who do you know that really reminds you of a character in a TV show or a movie? Oh, huh. Let me see. Oh, hello, Sherry. What's up? Life has been, well, life. Ups, downs, all arounds, in betweens. Who do you know that really reminds you of a character in a TV show or movie? Huh. Your supervisor. I don't know that I know of anybody. You know what? People used to tell me I reminded them of Susan Sarandon, but I don't understand why. I look nothing like her. We do have the same name. Well, not first and last. First name, duh. I mean, obviously, I wasn't born with the name Susie. Ooh, Raquel Welch. That's a good one. I'm trying to think. Like, I don't think I know of anybody that reminds me of an actual movie or TV character. Can it be somebody on YouTube that we watch that I don't necessarily know, but that I just like listen to and I go, huh, yeah, they sound a little bit like. I can't think of anybody. Uh-oh. My phone's beeping. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot of questions in here. Wait, no, I think there's only 4 more. What are some things that are okay to do occasionally, but definitely not okay to do every day? Drink. Although it has been rumored that I drink all the time and I'm a massive drunk. My name is Susan. I'm a drunk. Susie, my bad. Go on. Wait, go on IG Live? Are you telling me to go on IG Live? Oh, something you. Yep. Vape. That's a good one too. The King of the Hill. Who reminds you of the King of the Hill? I don't know anybody like that. I guess it's somebody he works with. I don't know. Yeah, going on IG Live. Back when the pandemic first started, I didn't even go on every day then. I did have fun though. I had so much fun. Ooh, sit in the sun. Amen to that, girl. I've already had one skin cancer. I probably have more and don't know about it, but the one that I had, I mean, y'all could probably see it. It was like right, if y'all can see that little divot right there, right next to my finger, that was a huge, apparently. Started out really small, and then it ended up being 2 types of skin cancer. I'm like, what? Because when I was growing up, I mean, this is back in the days of sun in and lemon juice in the hair and butter on our bodies to try to get a tan. Like, what were we? We literally fried ourselves in the sun. Baby oil, butter, you name it. I cannot imagine, even to this day, why we put butter on our bodies. It's like basting a turkey, but a person. Ouch. Yeah, I laid out with all the stuff. And then the lemon juice on the hair to try to get, what I pay a lot of money for right now is these fabulous little highlights. And it's like, just made your hair like all, like straw and really hard and unbearable. So yeah, it didn't go well. Baby oil and iodine, and that's true, iodine. Yeah, because iodine gives you a little color anyway. Stunning. I know. I'm telling my age right there. Hmm. Well, I was down. This would always be like when I was visiting my grandparents in Mississippi, and I don't know. We tried weird things. And my granddaddy would walk up over to us and he would say, "Well, you don't have sunglasses on. You need to cover up your eyes. The sun's really bad for your eyes." And I would think, well, they're not open. But then he did have a good point, and now I reaped the terrible, terrible, terrible consequences from not covering the eyes. And then also, when I got into my late 20s, I decided, oh, going to the tanning bed every day would be fun because it's too cool outside to tan. Now, GB, I know you like to go to the tanning bed. You know what? Just keep going. You like it? Just keep going. It's fine. Go. But I will tell you this. I really do think that's probably between laying out with the butter and the baby oil and the tanning bed probably resulted in that. Oy. Plus, my daddy had some skin cancer. So it could be just, it is like a whole genetic thing. I was not blessed with the best genes. There's been a lot of cancer in my family. It's just like, don't like that. We'll get past that. Okay, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Oh God, there's so many things they could assume. If you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done? Bed? What are you talking about, bed? Hello, Black Hat. Oh, well, you didn't miss a whole lot. Nothing. Oh, nothing is worse than a tanning bed. That's true. Yeah, they are bad. Plus, they give you those really, really white eyes, and the rest of you is like all dark and tan and stupid looking. I don't know. To me. Um, Urinating in public. Huh. Your friends and family would assume that you urinated in public? I'm trying to think what my friends and family would assume that I did if I got arrested. I don't know what they would assume. I would like to hear that. I would like to ask my family this question. Can I phone a friend? Here, I want to phone a friend. Yeah, Mom, if I got arrested, what do you think I would get arrested for? Let's see. What would my mom probably say? Hmm. While I'm on the farm or out with the band? Okay, Black Cat. I'm going to say out with the band. Oh, so you do the farm and the band situations. You got like a whole, like, completely different life situation going on. The farm and the band. So you like travel with the band and you're at home with the farm. I like that. That's a completely cool like juxtaposition because the farm and then you got the band life. I'd like that. That'd be fun because you get the best of both worlds. You get the quiet and you get the loud and whatnot. What would my family think I got arrested for? I'm gonna say slapping my teenager. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what they would think I got arrested for. Streetwalker. I don't know. That would never happen. That would be public decency. Public decency thing. Oh, okay. You mean indecency? Public indecency? Because I think it would be decent anyway, unless you just walk around nude all the time. Then that would change things. Just so you know, I have a backup. Water, 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 water. Bad. The bad version? Well, inciting a riot. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's bad. Just getting ready to bring you another one. Oh. Yeah, it needs a lime though. Farm life is awesome. I live rural in the country, but I don't have a farm. Oh, but your neighbors do. Oh, so you're like still like out in the like farm area. See, what's interesting is show your cup again and say where you got it. It looks so nice. I got this. Okay, this is my see, I told y'all shit's backwards on here. It's thermoflask. I got it at Costco. And I got gray and lavender. And I love it. I'm obsessed with water. I always drink, like, in case y'all don't know me very well, I have a thing for sparkling water, and it has to be strawberry, and it has to be an exact name brand. I am so particular. I can't help it. It's like the only one I like. I have so many different brands out in my garage right now that I'll probably never try because I don't like them. I'll try one and be like, eh. I was just, oh, Deb, yeah, they just got these in. Yeah, I mean, but it's Arizona and we're expected to drink a lot of water, which I do. I'm always like floating around because I drink a ton of water. And tonight, you would think I'd be drinking like a ton of beer, but no, I'm really not. I just had the one. It's all good. I cannot believe I'm sitting here in glasses and a hat. But I mean, hey, do not buy appliances from Costco. They are very behind on deliveries. I don't need new appliances anyway. I'm all good. Ooh, this might be a good one. You're a mad scientist. What scientific experiment would you run if money and ethics weren't an issue? Ooh, okay. My scientific experiment would be, I have an idea in my head, but I don't know if I want to say it out loud. My scientific experiment would be, well, to be instantly thin, like I was when I was younger. Actually, it hasn't been that long ago that I was still thin. Oh, you were an Air Force brat? Tucson's, well, Tucson's Tucson. It's okay. But we don't, oh, you don't get the good stuff like us Americans do? Well, what do y'all get? Surely they have, I mean, they're just regular drink cups. I mean, I'd be surprised they wouldn't have them. Buy a mattress. You can exchange them at any time up to 10. What? Well, I definitely wouldn't want to buy that mattress that somebody bought and tried for 10 days because, especially if it was a certain person that we know who doesn't like to put sheets on her mattress. Ugh. I actually know where Davis, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that Monthan? Air Force Base. I've seen that. I've heard of it. That, oh, well, yeah, but I don't think that becoming thin is what makes anybody's real bad. I don't think it changes your behavior that much. I've always been thin. As a matter of fact, I used to get called skinny and anorexic and all kinds of crap when I was younger. So to go from that to the fluffiness that I have going on now, it's a big difference. I'm not used to it. You return it even if it's 10 years old. Ew. Well, I think you just need to put that damn thing right in the incinerator. That's nasty. Oh, I didn't know that, Sherry. It's too complicated for my brain. My best experiment was vinegar and baking soda with my son to make a volcano. Oh. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I look like horrible or anything like that. It's not like that. It's just I'm just so used to the majority of my life being so thin that for me to have extra weight on me, it's just like I walk past the mirror, I'm like, I don't know who the hell that is. Like I don't recognize myself. So it's weird. Let's see. What are some fun ways to answer everyday questions like how's it going or what do you do? Huh. That's a pretty good question. What are some fun ways to answer everyday questions like how's it going or what do you do? What do I do? I do so many things. Let me see. Wow, I really don't understand what that does for that person. How's it going? Messy would be my answer. No, I'm just kidding. Depends on the day. Metaphorically, I know it has to be metaphorically. It's not actuality. It's a metaphor. So, in case y'all don't know what metaphor is, there's this thing on your phone. It's crazy. It's called the Google, and you can Google the word metaphor, and it will tell you what it means. Mind your own business. Yeah, I like that one. I do like that one. Hypodermically speaking. Hypodermically speaking, y'all, the words that come out of that mouth, sometimes I'm just like, what? How is it possible that you have a communications degree, yet you don't know how to speak like English? It's like the words, they just don't make any sense. I've literally I've written some of the words down. I don't know what I was doing one night. I was doing some stuff and I was listening to her and I thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to go into my Samsung notes and start making notes of these words that just don't make any flipping sense whatsoever. Like zero, no sense. But you have to have the context because when you say metaphorically speaking about everything, it kind of lost its mojo after about the second or third time. You probably should use a different word. God forbid. Let's just put it this way. I wrote 2 novels and not one of them has the word metaphor. Out of about 400,000 words, no metaphor. It is not in there anywhere. People think I'm a moron, but it's all just a big facade. Or is that the way that's pronounced? I texted you about it. Hold on. Let me send some Texas to y'all. Hold on. I'm going to send y'all some Texas, okay? I think. Who needs a Texas? Y'all need a Texas? I'll send you one. Where's your phone number? Give it out. We don't dox in here, so just go ahead and put it in the chat, and it'll be fine. And nobody will ever know otherwise. Give me your first, last name, your phone number, your address, your social security number, your firstborn, all your children, as a matter of fact. Give me all their names. Where you work, where you were born, where you were raised, where you currently live. Well, I'm guessing, once you give the address, they'll probably give it away. But yeah, I need all that information because why do people need that information? Somebody please tell me why. Do you know how many signed copies of my books I have sent out to people? I have their first, last name, their address, and let me tell you something. The minute I find out that they've received their book, boom, it's gone. I do not share it. Yes, mother's maiden name, because I need to get in to see what you got in your bank account. Which we all know if it's a certain person, there is no bank account. But other people might have bank accounts. I have bank accounts, so there's that. But just like it never entered my mind that I would give out somebody's information, not even for a second. So when I hear that, I'm like, why? Why would you do that? That's the face I made. So like, huh? Yeah. It's like, okay. I don't understand. I would not do that. But that's me. My brain doesn't go there. So, Yes, the mother's maiden name, that's a big one. That is a real big one. I can't. I can't with some people. Oh my God. Let's see what other question we have here. Let's see. Ooh. Okay. If all the states in the USA and other places, we'll go with other places too, because not everybody in here is from the USA, were represented by food, what food would each state be represented by? Well, okay, I'm originally from Tennessee. I am not a born and raised Arizona girl. In case you cannot tell, sometimes when I drink, there's a little bit of southernness that comes out. So I would have to say for Tennessee, fried green tomatoes, boom. Ooh, the best food in the world. But then there's Arizona. Um, Anything Mexican. Mexican food of any kind. Wait, we didn't tell her about her use of Texas. We enjoyed her use of it. Was probably a newbie that corrected her. I was bummed. Why'd you do that, cranky granny? Don't ever correct her. She doesn't like that. And she will be like, cranky granny, out. Out. Gotta go. Now, it just so happens, I heard about 4 or 5 days ago, my name, a name, was said. That person, get him out. And I thought, oh, I'm out. I'm fine, because I was out doing stuff anyway. Oh, you did it, correct her. Yay, good going. And then I went out and I came back in, and yeah, so the whole like get that person out is like, I'm a badass, get them out. But in actuality, 99% of the time, you're really not kicked out, because numbers are everything. I mean, do you know how many times she looks at the numbers and is like, I need more people in my lives. It shows how important I am. That's not true, because I'm important. I am. My mama loves me. Other people love me. And I don't need to have 100 people in an Instagram live for me to know that I'm important to somebody. So many people do, by the sounds of it, though, not just her. Oh, yeah, they do, I think. But I don't think it matters. Wait, what's 54? What are you telling me, cranky granny? Is that your age? I'm so confused. You studied? Oh, there's 54 states. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did study. I told you to make sure that you studied. I remember that. There's 54 states, in case y'all did not know this. This is news to me. Breaking news, breaking news. I need to like get a breaking news situation. But I was not aware. I thought I was confused. I did not know, but apparently there are 54 states now in the United States of America. And it seems that Ohio was the 53rd state. So, yeah, I didn't know that. That blew my mind. I got to admit, blew my mind, because I was like, wow, all this time I have been misinformed. I just can't. I can't, y'all. Been booted 5 times and never booted. I see. That's what I said, Deb. Even though it says, yeah, we need a new flag now. That's true, Indie Crew. Yeah, we need a new flag, because there's 54 states. So we need one that has 54 stars. Don't tell her they're stars, because she might think that the stripes represent the states. So nobody tell her, oh, your family's in Shelby County? I was born and raised in Shelby County. I mean, in that area. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Deb, is like, I've only heard that one time. Get her out of here. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gone. And I never left. I'm just like, well, this is interesting. I never went anywhere. So apparently the moderator either doesn't listen or doesn't care, or I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, I highly, yeah, I think we need a new flag for sure. So who would like trying to remember the lady that oh my gosh, I could see her in the rocking chair, y'all. I have the worst memory on earth. Can't think of her name. Damn it. I hated history. History was my worst class other than algebra. Oof. Algebra hurts my head. I don't like it, but I did take it. I took college algebra and I actually finally passed it, and I'm fine with that. So I'm cool. But yeah, and I didn't not graduate and then managed to get 2 degrees in communication. I don't really understand. Hello, Claudia. How are you? Betsy Ross, that's it. That is it. I can see her like in the, in the she's there in her chair and she's just, doing her little thing, making the flag. It's very impressive. Like, yay. History is the only subject I failed. Deb White, the only time I like history is when I get to go and see it. When I get to like witness an area, where I learn about it, like right there. Because I've been to Shiloh, which anybody who knows that area knows that, there was some stuff that went down there. I don't actually remember because I was about 16 when I went, and that's been a minute. That has been a minute. There was places in South Carolina that I went to that was very cool to see. I have to go and see it. What do you mean you're in tears? Oh my God, I'm sorry. What is going on, Claudia? I don't like to hear that. Yeah, Betsy Ross is what I was trying to get. My brain's not working. It's the one beer. The one beer did it. You been to England and Scotland? Ooh, I would like to go to both. It's like I said, I love history, but as long as I can see it, like I have to literally be able to like put my hands on the stuff, like the big, like, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Uh ooh, food. No, we already did that one. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't like that one. Huh. What is something that is really popular now, but in 5 years, everyone will look back on and be embarrassed by? The fact that I ever went in and watched any of GB's lives. That's number one. Really popular now. Although she's not really popular. I mean, she's just like popular. Oh, now that song is stuck in my head. I want to be popular. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, I won't sing again. I'm gonna say, damn it, you and your leopard print. Stop it, Black Hat. Don't hate on my hat. Y'all, seriously, ignore Black Hat. He is hating on my hat. Not cool. Oh, good one. Electric cars. Good one. Yeah, because what do you do with an electric car when you have nowhere to plug it in? When you have no electricity? When your electricity goes out, guess what you don't have? You don't have a car. Sorry, Dom, Natty. I love you. I adore you. You're funny. But still, 6 months later, they're still talking about you because your damn car wouldn't start. Do y'all know Dominic Natty? Because he's actually a very funny guy. That is how I got to meet a lot of the people that I know on Instagram. He used to do late night lives. He was very funny. He was very witty. The man cannot hold his alcohol, like not at all. He would drink one glass of wine and be completely wasted, which was made it all the more funny. But yeah, he's learned to hold his alcohol a little bit better, I think, recently, maybe, probably. I'm not sure because I don't see him drunk very often anymore. But he does drink. He didn't used to drink, but now he drinks. See, that's what happens when you go on the internet. It makes you drink. Speaking of, I have an empty beer. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you go on the internet and talk to people during a pandemic, and all of a sudden, a year later, you're like, I need booze. See how that works? Yeah, it makes you, maybe that's why a certain person calls me an alcoholic. Maybe she thinks I'm an alcoholic, but I'm really, really not. Loves his electric car. He has done several videos praising. He has, but then Tesla got really pissed because he did a video, and he's kind of got, he's got a name for himself. So when he did the video complaining that the battery kept saying it was too cold for it to charge, it went viral and everybody was talking about it. I'm pretty sure it was even on like the morning, Good Morning America or the Today Show, one of those. And they're still talking about it. And he's like, dude, it's been like 6 months. Shut up about it. And I'm thinking, well, you started it and now you got to finish it. So, Claudia, you have never had a drink? Oh my gosh. What in the world? Yeah, I mean, don't be careful what you complain about because, but it turns out Tesla took his car, gave him one to replace it for the time being, and fixed whatever the problem was. So, I mean, sometimes it helps to complain. Like if you go in okay, I have a question. If y'all go in a restaurant or any establishment that serves you food and they give your food and it's gross or it's not cooked right or whatever, what do? Do you just sit there and like pick at it, maybe act like you're eating a little bit, or do you send it back nicely, say, look, this isn't cooked correctly, or this is not what I asked for, or whatever the case may be, and let the management know? Like, do y'all say anything? Because I had this talk with my mom literally like 2 days ago. She said, we went somewhere to eat. She goes, the food was horrible. And she said, I was in a mood. Oh, God help me. I've seen my mama in a mood. Woo, when my mama gets in a mood, it is in a mood because I get those moods too. And you should probably run when I get in those. What do you mean do not send it back? Cranky Granny. What? Oh, no. Cranky Granny and I are about to have a war here. No. You do not eat the shitty food that they serve you. However, I have to agree. Be polite when you say, hey, you know what? This chicken is still like pink in the middle. Don't be like, okay, this shit is not cooked. Take it back right now and bring me some food cooked correctly, or else, make some random like threat. Don't do that because, yeah, like what Sherry said, you're going to get back some food that has been spit on or maybe even thrown on the floor and like this, and then they put it on a plate and say, okay, here you go, crazy. Yeah, don't do that. Ask them nicely. Say, because please don't come at me for this. I don't have steak very often, but when I do, I like the expensive steak. I like the filet, and I like it medium well. I can handle it with a little bit of pink. Just a little bit pink, just a little bit, not a lot. But if it comes out there and it's still mooing on my plate, I guarantee you I am going to say, please go and put this back on, the grill for a minute. Like, it's just not cooked well enough. It's not what I asked for. I would be nice about it. I'm not going to be hateful, because if you are, oh, there is no telling what they will do to your food. Like, I don't think for a second that they don't do something really nasty to your food if you go off on them. You haven't had a steak in 3 years? Oh my God, you need that, because that gives you like you need your, let's see, red meat gives you, what's that? Iron. I think that's where you get it. Wait a minute. Oh, Deb, well, I know he can drink 2 now. Sometimes he drinks 3. We're talking about, see, I told y'all, ADHD. We're talking about, because Deb and I, and actually Sherry too, met in the late night chat with Dominic Natty. It was a blast. We always had so much fun. We would talk a lot of shit in there. Yep, send it back. Get a manager. Absolutely. Okay, let me tell you something. Something good came out of, ooh, gross, raw chicken strips. That's nasty. Something good came out of me complaining one night. We were in Vegas and we went to this place where, okay, so you can get like, uh, I think it was kind of late that night. I feel like they were maybe getting ready to close. I don't remember. I think it was the Paris. Was it the Paris? I'm not sure, but they had a really good buffet. And they had a buffet with my favorite crab legs. Okay. And the crab legs come like cut so that you could just like dig the meat out and eat them. Yummy, right? But that particular night, we get there and I'm like, these are dried up. Like, I don't understand. And that's an expensive meal, by the way. This is not like cheap food, okay? And it shouldn't have been cheap food. But the majority of what I got that night was not good. It tasted like it had been sitting out for a while. And then ironically, the manager walks by and says, "Oh, how are you enjoying your food tonight?" And I said, "Well, and I could see in the other person's face that they were like, "Oh my God, please don't say anything." I'm like, "Well, it's not really great. I've been here before and it was really, really good. And, we got here and I was expecting the same thing and it's just not great. Like, the crab legs, they're kind of dried up. Other stuff wasn't really great. So I'm disappointed." And that's what I said. I'm disappointed. He was like, "Oh, well, I don't like to hear that." He goes, "Hold on a minute and I'll come back." So the guy goes and gets us a pass for this brunch that you go to this VIP room and you get all you can eat. They literally bring you like fresh crab legs, mimosas, you name it, just like in buckets. The buckets full of crab legs, which by the way is my favorite food ever. And I was like, hold on. This paid off. That was one of the times that it paid off to complain about the food not being good, because I can assure you the free crab legs and the free booze was all worth it. I would do it all over again because I was so stuffed when I left and I was so happy. And I made sure to say, thank you. I appreciate that you did that. That he made it right. That's what they should do. I know it was a good job. I appreciate that. Thank you, Indie Crew, for thanking me. It was a good job, man. It was good stuff. See, sometimes it does pay. And you know what? Come on. You're in Vegas anyway. They know that you're going to put some money in their damn slot machine. So what are they really losing? It's just a free meal. It's not a big deal. See how I rhyme? I'm telling you, it's a talent. It is a talent that probably most people don't have. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Probably a lot of people do. I don't know why I do it, but it's like a thing. Maybe it's that whole ADHD thing. Maybe I feel like if I don't rhyme with certain words, it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Ooh, I don't know. Let's see what we got. We're going to do one more question and then I'm going to go and get another beer because I need a beer. It is still officially here, St. Patrick's Day, just so y'all know. I don't like that one. Oh, no, I don't like that one either. Any question that starts with "if you die," we don't want to talk about that. Okay. Y'all have to answer this question. Claudia, no, I did not. And don't say your location because I don't want people to know where my mom is. Okay. Where was the most inappropriate, I pulled a genism, / most embarrassing place you farted? Now, I want some truths. Truths be told, okay? I need to know. I will repeat this question. Where was the most inappropriate / most embarrassing place you farted? I need some truths. Was it in the restaurant where you complained, or could it have been at, I don't know, in church where they tell you shh? or the library where you're supposed to be quiet. I mean, like where was the most inappropriate place you farted? And don't tell me you don't fart, because, well, women don't. We don't fart. We expel, like, we're like unicorns. If we were to pass any gas, it would be like beautiful glitter. You know what I'm saying? Like glitter. Labor delivery class. Oh, that sucks. Thank you. Labor, yeah. When you're pregnant, that's kind of a no-brainer. Lamaze classes. So everybody farted in the labor delivery classes. Don't ask me why I have this weird, like, crazy, dumb obsession with farting. When I play a farting noise, I laugh like a child. I do not know why. It's the weirdest thing ever. Like, why would I laugh at a farting noise? I cannot explain why, but I do. And I'm not telling. I've never farted, so never, not once. So I don't have an answer for this question. Y'all, there's more people in here that are not answering this question. Oh, great. You just farted over and over. I bet that was a fun place to be. I would have walked out. I've been like, I'm out of here because you're about to kill me. Talk about some really bad smells that I smell, because that was an earlier question. I would have been out. Yeah. The more you laugh, the more you fart. Why does that sound like some sort of a rhyme? Oh, it is, because beans. The more you eat. Wait a minute. What's the one with the beans? Beans, good for your heart. The more you eat, the more you. Why? Why is my brain going? See what happens? I have listened to GB so much today, literally when I was napping, that it is infiltrating my brain and saying, stop. Like, stop, girl. Stop, because it's not healthy for my healthy brain. It's not healthy. Don't do it. Good evening, Susie. Drink green beer for me. Hello, Adria, and I am drinking. Hello, Corona, and thank you for your service tonight, because you are serving a great purpose. And it is premium, and it's low carb, and it has a lime. See, the green lime. So I am drinking one for you. So kudos and cheers. And how are you? Where is everybody? Is Cuckoo still alive? Oh, I don't usually call her that loud. Sorry. Hold on. My bad. I usually don't say that loud. Sorry. I can't help it. That's the only name I can come up with that works. Oh, look, there's a trivia coming up. Ooh, at 11. It's Genism's trivia. Oh my gosh, I bet I could win that. I've done so well so far. I'm just kidding, y'all. Oh my gosh. So I have looked up so much stuff on different, I don't know about y'all, but I'm a junkie when it comes to like the true crime thing. I have really started to get immersed into true crime, so much so that it's like I eat, breathe, live like the true crime stuff. Like when I'm out and about doing my thing, most of the time I'm not listening to the person who tries to make my brain turn to mush. I have been listening to like lawyers' takes on different cases, and listening to like, cases, cold cases, and that type of stuff, because I like it. I've always liked that stuff, like 48 hours, 2020. I mean, and that's wimpy, compared to some of the stuff you hear on freaking YouTube is crazy. Oh no, you've had a headache? Wait a minute. What does that say? You hold on, Adria. I blame a certain crack slore. What is a crack slore? Please explain to me what that is. I have a feeling I know, but I could be wrong. And then if I am, I'll be like, well, that's not very nice. Now, is it? Does the person's name start with a G? Okay, just give me that. All you gotta say is yes or no. Because if the name starts with a G, then yeah. I told y'all my brain was turning to mush, and I'm actually a pretty smart person, but I have a very, very short term memory. Like my memory is, it's gone. I can tell you everything up until I was like 5, and then after that, I don't remember squat. Okay, Adria must have just popped in to say hello because she didn't answer the question. But I have a feeling that her raging headache was caused by somebody with the initials, possibly GB. That's happened to me before, by the way. Yeah, and that's when you know you need to step the hell back from the internet. Um, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all and tell y'all why. Because people might think, oh, I have an issue with her because she talked about me. That's not really why I have a big issue with her. I had, and it's literally almost been. Oh wait, let's see what you said. I was trying to say, oh. Yeah, I hear you, Adria. It's too much. It's too much. I literally I fell asleep to that today with my ear pod in, and I thought, that's got to be like the dumbest thing I've ever done. I mean, I will oftentimes fall asleep, like TL or something like that, because for the most part, usually what she's talking about or whatever, I don't know, for some reason it's more soothing. However, that voice is not. There's nothing about it that is soothing. I spent all that time at the bottom of the hill. Oh, well, yeah, at the party place. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's funny. I have friends that can remember everything about their teenage years, and I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because they'll say, hey, don't you remember so and so? Oh, bye, Claudia. Have a good rest of your night, honey. They'll say, don't you remember so and so? And when we did this and when we did that, I'm thinking, no, I don't remember any of that. Like, literally none of it. And how is it that your brain can retain all that information and mine is just like, phew, none? I got nothing, y'all. Nothing. um anyways, I do remember what I was talking about. Oh, I love the 80s are the best. The reason that I became extremely annoyed with said person that we are all talking about, oh, Claudia, it's too long of a story to explain. If you've heard the name Jen Bailey, that's who it is. Um, is because apparently she thought it would be funny to message a very, very dear friend of mine, who, by the way, we met during the pandemic. We actually met in Dom Natty's room, which I spoke about earlier. And then we just hit it off and we became like so close where we would talk daily. We would either message daily or not a day went by, I don't think, for literally at least over 2 years that we did not speak to each other in some way, shape, or form. Text, DM, phone call, something. Yeah, exactly, Kat. Um, and it turns out that my friend came to me one day and she said, somebody sent me a message about you. And she goes, I don't know what to think of it. And I thought, well, what did they say? And she said, well, this person says that you're not as nice as you let on. And I thought, what? I am who I am. I have my days where I can be a bitch. I'm not going to lie. Like, I think everybody does. But the thing of it is, I will admit it and say, oh my gosh, I'm having a shitty day. I'm being a shitty person. That's who I am today. But I'm really not a shitty person. It's just a shitty day. Everybody has them. But not once in the 3 years that I have known my friend did I ever say anything bad or distasteful or negative or anything like that towards her or about her. I adored my friend more than anything. Honestly, she's the one who bought me this bracelet. And if it tells you anything about who she is, and it's not about the money. I don't care what she spent on it. It's that it has my daughter's, all of my daughter's initials, and it has a compass on it, which I know what it stands for. She said it's for the places you've been and the places you'll go. And I thought that is so kind. And like she really put her heart into this gift. And it meant so much to me. But shortly thereafter, this person that we are all talking about, who is absolutely, she's like the cancer, and I hate to use that word, of the community. She weasels her way in, and you can't seem to get rid of her. But she did, because I was in a chat with other people, did manage to make her think that I was somebody other than what I portrayed myself. And I thought, how can you ever, even for a second, believe I'm not who I say I am? This is who I am. I'm not anybody else. I don't change. My opinions are my opinions. If people don't like them, that's fine. Not everybody's going to like, the same things. But I figured out the reason why is because said person that we are talking about is such a master manipulator that she really and truly believed her, because my friend had a heart of gold, and she always rooted for those who were considered the underdog, or those who, maybe had issues growing up. And see, that wasn't me. I mean, actually I did, but those aren't things I talked about very often. I don't talk about what I went through online every day. I don't go live every second somebody, something pisses me off and go, well, this happened today and that happened today and this has made me mad and I'm feeling this or I'm feeling that. I buried my daughter, for God's sake. And I did that all on my own. I had literally virtually nobody. I dealt with that on my own. And this was in 2001. So it's been a long time ago. I'm not asking for sympathy. I don't want sympathy. That's not what this is about. I'm just saying everybody has gone through hard things in their life. It's not new. People pass away. You don't expect to bury your children. That, I have to say, is the hardest thing I will ever do and have ever done, and probably until the day I die will literally be the hardest thing I've ever had to do, because it changed me. And for a while it changed me into a person that I didn't like. But then I started becoming this person that was more like her, resilient and strong. I started to think to myself, I want to be like her. When I grow up, I want to be like her. She was 9, almost 10. She was 6 days away from turning 10 when she passed. And then I just kept thinking to myself, I want to be like her when I grow up. And literally, that is exactly what I did. I am a lot like her right now. I'm like her. And I will never not say her name. Her name was Ashley Marie, and she's an adorable person. She was an adorable child. She was a firecracker. She was funny. She was beautiful. And she was sweet. And, she just was a good person. And she had a knack for knowing if people were good or bad. Oh, okay. Well, Margine, I hope you get to feeling better. Wait a minute. Cranky Granny. Did we talk about that you lost your son? I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, people don't realize that, just because we have a channel or an Instagram or whatever, and we don't choose to come online every time something goes wrong in our life, it doesn't mean that things don't go wrong. Because I can assure you, there are a lot of lives that I haven't been doing lately, not necessarily because things are going wrong, but because it's believe it or not, it takes a lot of energy to get online and continue a conversation, try to keep a conversation up with people when sometimes you don't really know the right thing to say. You know what I mean? And I don't really talk a lot about who I am or what took place in my life. That's nobody's business. If I choose to talk about it, then that's on me. I often wonder, though, there's so many narcissistic personalities that I'm seeing lately that, honest to God, really bother me, because I think to myself, I listen and listen and listen to certain people, like hours on end. I'm just as guilty as everybody else. Um, and I think to myself, when they start to talk about me in any way, shape, or form, I can tell immediately how much they actually really know about me. And it wouldn't take much to get to know a little bit about me, because the fact that I've written 2 books, there's a lot of information on the back of one of those books, the first one that I wrote, that is about me and the way that I grew up, where I grew up, what I went through, the losses that I went through. They're there. So that just goes to show you that these people are, not only are they talking shit about people, they don't even know if they're saying things correctly. Like calling me a drunk because what, you've seen me drink wine on my lives? Give it a rest. Like, are you freaking kidding me, you crackhead? Like, come on. We all know what you do, girl. We know what you do and we know why you do it, okay? I don't think we've talked about it, but so true. Bearing a child. Yeah, it's not supposed to happen. No, it's not. And it will completely, it will ruin you if you let it. And honestly, I let it for a while. I let it ruin me for a while. I let it do things to me that I said I would never, ever, ever let it do. But here's the thing. My daughter had cancer. So you think about beforehand, and I don't know how many of y'all have ever gone through like a loss where you've had somebody that's been sick for a long period of time. She got sick September 22nd, 2000, and then she passed on August 2nd, 2001. Hey, Vixie. Hi, sweetie. Exactly, Adria. Exactly. But you think about when you know that it's coming towards that end, okay, and there's no other options left, because they're just not. And y'all, she was at St. Jude. She got the best care in the whole entire universe. Don't let anybody tell you that St. Jude is not a wonderful place, because it is amazing. I can't say enough about it. But I don't know, y'all. It's weird, because you think in your mind, this is the way I'm going to handle it. I'm going to let this make me a better person. I'm going to let this make me get out there and talk about how hard it is to be a parent who's lost a child to cancer, or anything else as far as that goes. Because when I left my ex-husband, who was abusive, I never talked. But the minute I left him, boom, I never shut up since. Sorry for that, y'all. I don't shut up. It's my thing. I talk a lot, because I didn't talk for years. I didn't talk for 30 years of my life. So when I started talking, I never stopped. And I'm fine with that. And if y'all aren't, that's okay. I get it. But it's like I thought I was going to do something good with it, with that loss, and I didn't necessarily do that. That's not how it went. Because how you think you're going to deal with a situation like that and how you actually deal with it are very different. And I have to admit, everyone mourns different. When I lost my big brother, I changed forever. Exactly. I actually lost my brother 4 years ago. I lost him 4 years ago. Unexpectedly. Was not supposed to happen. I have very few family members left. I've lost my dad, my brother, my daughter, my aunt. All my grandparents are gone. My mother has fought breast cancer in the past 4, actually not too long after my brother passed. So it was just, it's just been there's always been sorrow in my life. But if you don't find some type of way to deal with it in a positive aspect, then you're going to pick up that damn phone every time you feel misery. You're going to hit that live and you're going to say shit that you should not be saying to anybody but a therapist. And I mean a real therapist. And I don't mean one online. I mean, get your ass up off of the floor, the couch, wherever it is you enjoy. Get in your car, drive, and sit across from that therapist and talk to them. Because I actually did some therapy. I didn't do any after my daughter passed. I dealt with it. Not well. I gotta admit, not well. I threw shit. I was mad. I hated the world because I prayed every day. And I'm a Christian. I prayed every day for my kid to survive, and she didn't. Yet her little friend, did. And I've watched her grow up, get married. She's trying to have children. A part of me is very resentful towards why is she able to live? They had the same type of cancer. And why did she live and my daughter didn't? But you don't ever know the answer to that question. There's no answer to that question. The answer is, she's where she is apparently supposed to be. Does that make me feel a little better? Not really, because I'm selfish and I want her with me. That's when the selfish part comes in. I want her with me. But that's not how it works. So to see somebody who sits there and pisses and moans and whines about someone who's deceased that, hey, they barely even knew, because, yeah, I do listen to her crap. It's like, what in the hell is wrong with you? And you're bringing this up a year later, and now it's 2 years later. And then, the mother passing away. I get it. That shit is hard. But I've also heard her say nasty things about those people. And I'm like, what? I just don't get it. I'm sorry. My brain can't comprehend that because that's not how I think. I think very differently. And I think if you don't take something positive away from something negative that happens in your life, why bother? Why even bother? Because you're going to end up depressed or, wanting to do things to yourself that, well, let's face it, aren't great. Or in my situation, I did probably handle things in a way that were they weren't healthy. I'll just put it that way. They weren't healthy. I didn't do bad stuff. Okay. Don't think like that. I mean, think the worst thing I've ever done is smoke weed when I was 21. Well, actually younger, but I quit when I was 21 because that's another story for another day. I was seeing things. I'm like, something's not right with this weed. I don't know what's wrong with it. Did you ever answer if you're Scorpio? Feel your heart. Because I am a Leo, actually, Kat. I am very much a Leo. Actually, though, I would almost think I'd be a little bit of Cancer because my daughter is a Cancer. And she is very, very, I don't know. It's she's very sensitive. Everything affects her so deeply. But maybe that's the difference between her and I, is that things affect me deeply, but I just don't show it on the outside. I did, though, for a while. I was working in banking. So what a lot of you don't know is that my daughter passed on August 2nd. She was buried on August 6th. Her birthday was August 8th. I don't like the first week of August. I hide. I literally crawl in a hole and die. I don't like it. Oh, that came out wrong. I just act like the world doesn't exist for the first week of August. But this was 2001. And in case, I know everybody remembers what happened in September of 2001. And I went, oh my gosh. So I was going back to work approximately right around 9/11. And it was I was already in this deep, dark kind of hole. And I needed to get out of this house because she passed away here. And all my family had left and gone back home, and I was by myself, and it just wasn't a good situation. So I thought I need to get around people and go talk to people and be around others, have that interaction with other people so that I can start to feel human again, right? When you're going through the worst shit, you don't want to hear everything happens for a reason. Yeah, no, I know. No, I agree with that. And you don't want to hear that. But I mean, but I know that's true. Like, yeah, okay, you hate November. See, yeah, I don't like August. I mean, I do, but I don't. It's kind of like it's a happy and sad time all at once. But then 9/11 happens. I'm supposed to go back to work literally like right around that time. I ended up going back like the week after or something because I put it off for a little bit because that was depressing too, which we all know it was. It was like on TV 24/7. A lot of weird stuff happened, and that was scary for our country. I did go back, and we had a TV on consistently, daily. I'm like, why do y'all have that on TV all the time? It's well because we need to know, what's going on. I'm like, but we know what's going on because when I get home, I'm going to hear about it then too, and I'm already depressed enough. But what's interesting is I went to a different banking center from the time I left and went on leave and came back. The person that I worked under, my boss, moved to a different banking center, which is closer. And she's like, I want you to come here, if you're up for it. So I did. Nobody knew me. So the people that worked there, minus her, really didn't know me. And the customers didn't know me. And I always worked with businesses. So I did like a lot of, their deposits. And these are people that you see every single day. It wasn't like it was somebody that would come in on the occasion, you could do their deposit or their withdrawal or whatever. They were there every day. So they wanted to get to know me. And every single day I had to repeat over and over and over why I had been on leave for a year. I didn't have to. I just felt like I needed to get to know them a little bit. And then I would say, I'm here now because I went through this loss with my daughter and now I'm back. I'm not on leave anymore. And they would say, oh my God, I'm so sorry, which I appreciate that. But it's like, it was hard because I had to consistently say it over and over and over again. And it got to the point where I was like, okay, now I'm not handling this very well. Literally was not handling it well. It took me, and I'm not even kidding you, about 5 years for me to finally go, okay, this is where I draw the line. Do what you think your daughter would want you to do. Don't do what you're doing right now because this is not good for you. And I did. And it just, all of a sudden, I changed one day and I've been making changes ever since. And I swear, if you're not changing every day, you're not evolving. That's my opinion. I don't know how this conversation got here, but it did. But you have to better yourself each and every day, even if it's a little bit. Even if it's just a little bit. Even if you don't listen to GB one day, one whole day, y'all do it. I'm telling you right now. It is amazing how good you will feel when you don't hit that button one whole day. No lives, no nothing. Sit with your teenager if you have them. Talk to them. Find out what is really going on in this world. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't understand teenagers as much as they don't understand me. When I start talking about the 80s and how much I loved it and how great it was back then, they're like, she didn't even have a phone. I'm like, oh yeah. Oh honey, I had a phone. I had a phone with a really, really long cord on it that I used to pull from my mom's room all the way into mine. And that sucker would be stretched out straight. And I would be on it for hours talking to my boyfriend that I had at the age of 14, who I thought I was in love with and going to marry. Oh yeah, I talked on the phone a lot. But, my kid can't imagine that. She's like, what did you do if you needed to text somebody? I said, you wrote them an actual letter and you put it in an envelope and a stamp and you sent it to their address. I mean, I know they don't get it for 3 or 4 days. I can't imagine. She was like, wow, that's so lame. I'm like, I get it. It's lame. Snail mail is lame, but people used to do it. My grandma and granddaddy did it. Y'all, I have some letters from them. I had when my grandma had a stroke, my granddaddy was at home and he was in the early stages of Alzheimer's. And I went through this huge they had this trunk. I actually have the trunk now, and it had some letters in it. I'm talking about, the stack was huge of letters that they sent to and from each other when my granddaddy was in the war, World War II. And I started reading them. I'm like, this is the most impressive thing I have ever read. I, to this day, I don't know what happened to those letters, but if I had them, that is a book that I most certainly would have written. Because the stuff I read was amazing. I probably would have left some things out, just for privacy reasons. They weren't like, you know, like that. But, she would tell my granddaddy, oh, you look very handsome in your white suit. And I'm trying to remember why she would say that, because I'm pretty sure he was with the Army. I thought the white suit was Navy, so I'm a little confused. But I don't know. It's stuff like that I miss. I don't know about y'all. Do y'all miss like growing up, back in the days? Because I do. I think it used to be a lot better. That's my opinion. Things were better before all this. That's what I think. Cheers, by the way. It's still St. Patrick's Day here. Ooh, for another hour. Unless that's wrong. Hold on. Nope, my phone says it's right. Kat, I don't like that saying everything happens for a reason either, but I do think sometimes it's true and we just don't realize it. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of one of those things where everything does happen for a reason. We're never going to know that reason, at least not while we're here. And oh, what is that flickering? Are y'all seeing that, or is it just me? Am I crazy? I guess I'm not supposed to use it. Nope, because I just saw it on my phone. Huh. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's somebody from up above giving me a sign. Do y'all believe in signs? I believe in signs. 100% I believe in signs. Thank you, Kat. Back at you. That's my angel. I know, y'all. She used to play tricks on me a lot. It would crack me up because I know I mentioned that she did pass in this house. But little funny things would start happening, and I'm like, God, that is so something that she would do. I thought to myself, girl, you got to come down here and mess with me like that. That's not cool. But then again, I would think that's totally something that she would do, though. You know what I mean? Which made it even kind of cooler, because if it was something that I didn't relate to, I think she would think, well, she wouldn't know that was me, right? So yeah, the little funny things that happen that are very hard to explain, can't explain them to save my life. I always know it's her, and I'm okay with that because it lets me know that she's still around. But yeah, it does take a strong person to go through that. So anybody who has gone through that, if you want to ever reach out to me, my email it's somewhere. Honestly, I don't know. It's on my like page. Yeah, I absolutely believe that's my angel. I have a lot of angels though. What is with that light situation? Somebody help me. What's going on there? Hold on. I want to see if I can see. See, I catch it on my phone. What is that? It's like when I mess with my hair. Maybe? Maybe my kid is saying, get that damn ridiculous hat off your head, woman. Your brother messes with your family room ceiling light. I've had a few times that I'm just like, okay, I know this is my kid because she really loved messing with me when she was here. So I don't doubt for a second that while, she's no longer here on earth, she definitely still likes to mess with me. We would leave when my kids were tiny babies and come home and the light will be on and when we got home. Oh, that's cool. Kat, you want to hear something really weird? Speaking of like things like that happening. Yeah, whatever, indie crew. Don't be all scientific. I like to think it's my daughter. My mama has a ghost. It's a fact. When I go there, I am going to let y'all see and hear because I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Now, the if and when is questionable. but it's gonna happen. There is a ghost in that building, 100%. His name is George. We named him George. I don't know why. This building is really old. It's been there since the 1800s, and it used to be like this old grocery store. And now it's like, there's still a business there, and there's apartments and whatnot. But honest to God, I lived in both apartments at one point in time in my life, off and on, because when I would leave, certain places, I would always end up back home. And one day I go upstairs and my phone is off the hook. It had been ringing. I could hear the phone ringing. There's nobody up there. Kid you not. My kids aren't up there. My mom and my stepdad are downstairs. There was no separate phone down there at the time. There was no separate phone line or anything. So I hear my phone ringing. I run upstairs to go grab my phone. It's off the hook. And I pick it up and I'm all, hello. And I couldn't hear anything. There was no like beep, beep, beep noise, when there's nobody there or whatever. There was nothing. So I yell downstairs and I'm like, Mom, did you somehow, what happened? Who answered my phone up here? I was freaking out because my kids were downstairs with my mom and my stepdad. It was just me. And my phone was off the hook. And there's not a damn soul up there. And I'm like, oh my God, it's George. So when I go back to Tennessee, I will most definitely do a live and let y'all see or hear whatever it is that George is up to. There will be I'll have like a whole playlist of shit that George does, because I can tell y'all, this is not the first and only thing that George has done. Okay. He's messes with my mama. It blows my mind. I'm just like, she'll call me and say, you're not going to believe what happened. And I'm like, yeah, I probably will, because we have a ghost. There's a ghost there. We all know there's a ghost. It's funny because when my family comes to visit, oh, by the way, Kat from Michigan, I have a lot of Michigan family. I love and adore. And one of my cousins I'm really close to, and we'll sit there and talk about, stuff that George has done. We'll usually be drinking a little bit of wine, or maybe a lot, I'm not sure. And we get the biggest damn kick out of it. And she's like, how did this George ever get here? I'm like, I don't know, but I have a feeling he died here and he's just stuck. Maybe he's in purgatory like forever. I have no idea. Got the Google Home that controls all your lights in the home. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm scared to do the Google Home or the Alexa, because I'm like, I feel like, okay, shit you not, and y'all know this, if I talk about something and I have my phone anywhere near me and I open up Instagram or Facebook, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. See, if I say, oh, hey, I want to paint my room or something like that, and I open up Instagram, and all of a sudden, magically, out of nowhere, there's all these different like paint suggestions. Now, what do you want to bet that's going to happen when I open up Facebook or Instagram? How do they know? How do they know? Like, creeps, stop listening to us. They know. I've done that before. I've literally talked about stuff that I would never, ever talk about, and look on my phone and boom, there it is. I'm like, wow, that blows my mind. Even more than, Cuckoo does. And then get 100 emails. Yes, exactly. I'm just like, how does that happen? Big Brother, man. Ooh, they're everywhere. It makes me think, like, is there cameras in here? Oh, now I'm getting paranoid. I didn't think beer was supposed to make you paranoid. I'm just kidding. But no, you're right. Trying to adjust. Yeah. Wait. Is that an old message? That must be an old message. It allowed your message to come up. That's weird. Huh. Well, anyway, I have talked my little head off and talked y'all's ears off all freaking night. Well, at least part of the night. Ooh, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah, I've been talking quite a bit. So I am going to take off my little shamrocks, which they're supposed to be good luck. We'll see. You never know. Ooh, I hope so, because I bought lottery tickets tonight, y'all. And I bought a scratch off. So when I get off of here, I'm going to go scratch it off. And if I won anything significant, I will let y'all know in my community tab. Now, I haven't been really good about letting everybody know stuff in my community tab because I haven't been really good about letting everybody know anything. I rarely go live. But I have to admit, I don't go live a lot because life, this thing called life, it gets in the way sometimes, which is fine because I really prefer like real life over, but I like this too. I like this end and I like that part too. So I will be going live more often. I still am covering 1,000-Pound Sisters and Life After Lockup. I did finally catch up last night, so that's a good sign. I'm so behind on everything though. Oh, I take that back. Life After Lockup. It's Friday, right? They had a new one tonight. So I'll just damn it, that light is really bothering me. Is it behind me? Wait a minute. I have a feeling. Hold on. Do y'all see my little sign back there? That's what's doing it. Hold on. While y'all are here, y'all gonna watch me just mess around. Look how bright it gets. Holy camoly. Okay, that's too bright. I can't handle that. That's what was doing it, because it's trying to, I think, my camera is probably trying to pick up. Okay. The camera's picking up different. Well, of course it is. I need to have not only this light behind me, I need to have actual lights behind me, because I have watched the professionals, and I don't know why I did air quotes, because they are professional. They have really good equipment. And I have noticed that they do light in front, lights behind, and I guess it's so that the camera can pick up all the light instead of just on this side. That might be why it's having an issue. Anyway, I have talked enough. Thank you, Kat. I've had a good time too. I appreciate everybody that came in to support. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are fun. Y'all are cool. I will be back live again. If you don't watch the shows that I cover, you don't have to come in unless you want to come in and just say, hey, because sometimes it's not necessarily about the show. Sometimes it's just that I feel like talking. Anyway, I hope everybody had a fabulous, really, really good St. Patrick's Day. And if you're not drinking beer, well, I'll drink it for you because I'm on it. And as far as the rest of your night, some of you are in the morning. Ooh, y'all people on the East Coast, you are in the morning now. Still only 11 here, so I'm good. But I will get off here because this is driving me crazy. And everybody, thank you. Please don't forget to hit the like. It's super easy. It's free. It's no big deal. It's just little like button. Don't forget. And I'm going to step out of here. Everybody have a fabulous night and sleep well and have wonderful dreams. And I don't suggest putting your earbuds in and listening to certain people and falling asleep, because that is a recipe for nightmares. All right, everybody. Love you all. Mwah. Oh my God, I just pulled a gem. Good night.